Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Minoxidil Progress 5 milligram pills I'm taking each day to see if I can grow this hair on my head back. Now, for the last 13 years, I have shaved my head because 13 years ago, my head started having really thin hair and it was just kind of embarrassing at the time. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go all in and I'm going to shave it all off. Hey guys, I know that you probably have done the same thing and maybe you're thinking about doing it, which is completely fine. I love the bald look. But recently, I wanted to see, can I grow my hair back? I started noticing recently on videos that there's been a breakthrough on oral minoxidil, and there's been several people that have been experiencing great results with the oral form of minoxidil. Now we know that minoxidil has been around for a long time. You've got the rogain that's at Walmart or any other stores. I think it runs somewhere between 50 and 60 bucks, but you have to apply it twice a day on your head. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and review the oral minoxidil because you take one pill a day. You don't have to worry about putting it on your head twice a day. It's just one simple pill a day. So then you have the side effects that could come with this. What's the side effects? Well, obviously, the pill was approved by the FDA several years ago, back in the 80s maybe, somewhere around there. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but it was approved for high blood pressure to lower it. So I am going to be getting checked, and I've already been checked already. To see if I have low blood pressure, which is completely fine. I have not had any problems or side effects. Some people say that you can have headaches with the oral minoxidil. I have not experienced one headache at all in regards to the oral minoxidil. So how does this look? Well, I go every month, and this, I say every month. I've only had it 1 month already. I'm on my second month. Today will be my first day of my second bottle of minoxidil. I get 10 milligrams and I cut them in half, so I take 1 5 milligram piece of that pill a day. Now, as you can see, my hair's growing in. Now, you might see some spots on my head that look red, and that is simply because I have been micro needling or microderming my head. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's completely fine because I'm going to be doing a review on that as well. And it's simple as anywhere from 8 to 15 bucks for a micro needle. Looks like a razor. It's got a roller on it, several hundreds of little needles, and it depends what size you get. I think it goes from like a 0.25 to like a 1.5. It may go up to 2.0, 2 millimeter, but they say you shouldn't micro needle yourself anywhere above 1.5. You need to go to a dermatologist, let them take care of that because it could be dangerous. A lot of people put numbing cream on their head and stuff like that. I've never had to deal with that.
Because I'm a man.
No, I'm just playing. No, I've never, had to worry about putting any numbing medicine on my head or anything like that. I have had some bleeding a little bit when I microneedle several times, but I'm going to get into the review later on that on another video. So this time, I'm just letting you know on this minoxidil, it seems to be working. I've had a lot of people tell me, my goodness, that stuff's, whatever you're doing, it's working. That stuff's working. Now, I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can see a lot of bald spots, so, which is fine because I've already told you I've gone bald. Very light hair, just real thin. However, I do believe that it's affecting my beard too because I feel like it's getting thicker. A lot of people say, well, you could probably get away with using minoxidil on your beard. And I know I've heard a lot of people have success with using the topical minoxidil twice a day on their patchy beards. Guys, listen, I feel like this oral minoxidil works on your beard and it also works on your head. Now, people go, well, I don't know if I want to have minoxidil because you're going to have hair like right here and here and here and here and on your back and all these other places. Guys, I haven't experienced that at all. Now, with that said, I've only been doing minoxidil for 1 month. So I do know that it's going to take several months to really kick in and really have a big effect, which is completely fine. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not in a hurry, a rush. Like I said, I've been bald for the last 13 years, so I'm not worried about a few months. I'm just gonna let it grow. And if you haven't checked out my video for my beard, I'm doing a yeared. I've had this beard for quite a long time. I've trimmed it. I've never let it grow to the full potential that I've seen yet. I've grown it out, you know, pretty good size in past years, but then I've trimmed it. And as you guys have known, I'm sure you guys have done it. Everybody has one time or maybe more times in their lifetime has trimmed their beard a little too short, and then you regretted it. Well, that's kind of where I've been at the last 2 months or so. I trimmed it a little too short, and so now I've decided the rest of the year, this whole next year, I'm just gonna let this thing grow. I'm gonna line it up on the sides, trim it. I'm gonna be groomed. I'm not gonna let it grow like a wild man, but I'm gonna let it grow long, and just I'm gonna nourish it. I'm gonna take care of it. Beard oil, beard butter. I don't use a whole lot of beard balm. I like to have that natural look, but I do like a lot of the men's grooming products that are coming out. I'm putting my nose on a lot of it lately and checking them out in my beard to see how they feel. Man, I have so many reviews coming, so stay tuned. Don't leave this channel without hitting the subscribe button, because I want you to be a part of my community so I can share with you my thoughts on these products. Now, what makes my channel better than the other guy's channel that does the same reviews that I'm doing? Absolutely nothing, but the fact of this is my perspective. This is my take on this certain product. Everyone has their own views on things and their own perspectives, and this is my perspective. You know, I'm a music artist. I write music, and I see things on this side of my brain, I guess. You know, when I'm not in business, logically thinking, I see things creatively, and it's just kind of how my brain works and how I think and process things. And you know, I love fragrances, as I've said. I'm going to be doing a lot of fragrance reviews. I haven't done as many as I want, but I've had thousands of fragrances over the years, and collections, and from high expensive stuff to cheap stuff that smells amazing, that smells like they're worth hundreds of dollars. Several different houses and brands, and I'm going to bring them to you guys. And so guys, thank you so much for checking this video out, and I will catch you on the next video. See you guys.